Hello, I'm Pete Martin, and welcome to Mando Tips. Thanks for watching. This episode will look at how to practice the chop chords going from the A shape to the E shape. We'll break these down into much smaller physical segments that are easier to practice. Then you'll be able to put those smaller segments together in a way that makes the chords easier to shift from the A to the E. Before doing this, you may want to review the Mando Basics video volume 4, which is the ergonomics of the left hand, and volume 5, which is the ergonomics of the pinky. You can find those at my website. It would be good to review those to make sure that your hands are ergonomically efficient. Okay, I'm going to assume that you know the A and E chop chords. But for those that don't, here is the A chord. The pinky on the G string at the 9th fret, the ring finger on the D string at the 7th fret, the index finger on the A string at the 4th fret, and the middle finger on the E string at the 5th fret. And the E chord. Pinky's in the same place, the G string 9th fret, middle D string 6th fret, ring finger A string 7th fret, index E string 4th fret. So what we're looking to do is an efficient way of practice to learn how to switch these two chords like this. Okay, one of the things to notice is when I go from the A chord to the E chord, the index and middle finger, the index and ring finger, just move sideways. 1, 2. On the A chord, they're on the D and A string. And on the E chord, they're on the A and E string. So we should do this first to where we practice moving the index and ring finger as a unit. When you get to where you can do that comfortably, then place the pinky on the G string and hold it down while you move the index and ring finger as a unit like this. Okay, the next step. The middle finger is going to go from on the A chord from the 5th fret on E to the E chord 6th fret on D. So it has to move this far. It's the one that's going to travel. So what we want to do is practice going from 5 on E to 6 on D like this. When you can do this comfortably, then I want you to place the pinky down where it'll be on both chords. Remember, that's the 9th fret of the G string. And now move the middle finger from the 5th fret on E to the 6th fret on D like this. Okay, when you get to where you can do that comfortably, now I want you to play the index, middle, and ring finger on the A chord without the pinky. Then practice moving to the index, middle, and ring finger on the E chord without the pinky. So just like this. So again, for A, ring on 7 on the D string, index on 4 on the A string, middle on 5 on the E string. And for the E chord, middle on 6 on D, ring on 7 on A, index on 4 on E. And just practice moving this along just like this. Now the last thing to practice, once you can accomplish this, is to put the pinky finger down and swap these two back and forth just like this. One more thing that you'll want to do is move from the A chord to the D chord, which is just 2 frets lower in sound from the E chord. Keep the pinky finger against the string and just make the movement like you did here, and you're moving 2 frets with the pinky that way. So A to D. Also, I would practice G, which is 2 frets lower than A, to E. Once again, keep the pinky on the string, and you're just moving from one chord shape to the other while moving 2 frets at a time. If you practice all those things, you'll be much smoother switching the chop chords. Check out my website, petamarpress.com, for free PDF instruction books of bluegrass, fiddle tunes, and jazz for mandolin and fiddle. Also, private lessons in Seattle and Issaquah, Washington, and Skype lessons to anywhere. Thanks for watching. I'm Pete Martin, and until next time, happy pickin'.